Very important to hydrate, guys. I started off up here. See if I can drink this whole thing. I don't think I can. No, I can't. That's pretty good. How many milliliters is that? Start off with 1,000 mils. I'm down to almost 200 mils. Okay, guys, how's it going? Oh, I'm at 200. Migraines stink. They do, David. Hello, Luis. Louise or Luis? Invincible. Oh, you're in the UK. Okay. Hello, Daryl. Hello, Eternal. Hello, Patricia. Grateful Daughter. Anne. Joe. Hot in California. I'm going to do it. You guys didn't see it when it was full, but it was full of the night. I just needed a small drink. Okay, we have I have a important distinction to make. No, not distinction. Announcement? Not really an announcement. Look at that, guys. I drank a whole liter or quart of water. Oh man, I feel full. Okay, you gotta drink how many a day? 3 liters a day? Don't always do that, but I feel better when I do. Okay, do the chicks like water? They like drinking water, but they don't go in the water. Zenovia's on? Zenovia, I was just talking to you. Zenovia, hello. Okay. Was it in the last live when I did the gift openings? I think that was the last live. I mentioned that the next vlog would be we'd be playing the game again. The guess the edit and then win the print of the month, which is which one was it? Someone gave away, a patron gave away their print of the month. It was the guy with the top hat. What's his name? For some reason, it's escaping me. Guns N' Roses. What's his name? Slash. Thank you, Marie. We're going to be giving that away. Now, I said it would be in the next vlog. Don't confuse that with the next video, because it's taking a while for this vlog to come to, what I'm doing at the project. I'm building the gate for between me and Armando, and it's just taken a while to do that. So that video is going to be a little later on. So in the meantime, I'm going to release probably 2 videos first that are not vlogs. These are not part of the game, okay? So the game is basically guess the edit in another vlog number 100 and whatever the next one is. I could look that up for you real quick here. I just don't want anyone to be confused. So just to be very clear, it will be a premiered video. So if the video is not premiered, we're not going to be guessing nothing. Okay? The internet, for whatever reason, hasn't been working, but for some reason it is working right now. So, no, go back. Our internet is often not the greatest, but I think we've been having a bad, like an exceptionally bad internet day today. Excuse me. Okay, it'll be another vlog number 126. That will be the game that the game will be played for another vlog number 126. And if you don't know what the game is, Josh, you know they're going to get confused. They are going to get confused. David, the game is Guess the Edit. uh, to win a print. Um, someone is giving away their. Hello, Matthew. Dakota Wi-Fi. Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, see, it says I failed to download something. I know Zenobia has been sending me pictures. Was somewhere asking if I wanted these tools, and I couldn't get the pictures for whatever reason. I don't know. My provider is not well. My phone and my internet are the same provider, but it's working now. Anyways, for those who missed it, who don't watch all the videos or missed a video or whatever, we did a game when I did the lawnmower re-upload. Well, this is that same game, but without all the confusion. Basically, during the premiere, you're going to have a chance to win a 11 by 17 print if you are the first person to guess the edit. And the edit is just going to be a random edit in the video, and you just have to be there in the premiere, type in your comment. I might have a moderator help me with that, maybe Hannah again if she wants to. And basically, you just type, like, for example, if there's an edit where there isn't this edit, but if there was uh, a truck going by the screen and it covered the entire screen, and then it opened up to a whole new scene, that could be the edit. Or if here's an example I gave before, if I said, wow, that makes me happy, and a smiley face popped up right as I said happy, that could be the edit. So you'd be like, is it the smiley face? And that would be your guess. I would write down your name, and then at the end of the premiere, I'll do a live video where I announce the winner or winners. There can be more than one winner if I see that wrote it at the same time, uh, where I think they wrote it at the exact same time. But typically there will be just one winner. Okay, and I just want to let everyone know. Josh, you're going to confuse us. Well, then don't ask, David. You're the one who asked. That's why I'm explaining this to you. Oh, man. I know that some people are still going to be confused, but we'll play this game a few times. But I just want to let everyone know that the next at least 2 videos are not going to be it. I'm going to do my skull show and tell, and then I have another special-ish video. I tried to already upload it. I uploaded it last night, and it failed. Then I uploaded it again this morning, and it failed. So I'm going to try to upload it again tonight, and then it'll be ready to watch tomorrow. And this is a video that is for the patrons, but everyone is going to be able to see it as an example for everyone to see what the patrons get as part of a bonus video. So if you guys want to consider becoming an ass kicker, but don't know if it's worth it, maybe just watching this video, be like, oh, this is one of the perks. There's a bunch of other perks as well, but this is one of them. So that video will probably be coming out tomorrow. Let's hope, fingers crossed, that it actually uploads, because for whatever reason, it didn't upload twice. And I almost deleted it too, because I was like, I needed more space on my on my phone here. So I deleted the raw footage, but I didn't delete the edited. Well, it's not edited, but it is kind of edited. I deleted the uploadable, or the raw footage, and I kept the with the intro and the outro, you know, whatever things. That version I still have, luckily, because I almost deleted it because I thought it was uploaded. Then when I went back to it, it said 5% complete, even though it already said it was uploaded. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So, I wonder what Millie and Lola's chicks would look like. That could be interesting. That's another thing we'll be talking about soon. An update on the chicks. There is an update in the patron video that everyone's going to get to see. But you'll see that tomorrow. Hopefully. Let's hope it works. Just pick any cool edit, and when you see it, if it's the one Josh chose / wants you to notice, simple. That's exactly it, Chanel. It's just a random edit. It's like an I Spy. I Spy with my little eye and edit. And then you watch the whole video, and then you pick which edit, and you can do it in real time. You can say this one, you can guess more than once. I'm not going to remember if you already guessed, so it don't matter to me. Hello, Leslie. Love these. It's super simple, people. Just Google what a video edit is, choose one, so will Josh. Winner is the first to match his. Exactly. That's exactly it. I'm going to be writing it down on a piece of paper. I'm not actually going to be, but we could both go into a room together. We could both write down something, and then when we come out of the room, if we both wrote down the same thing, then you win. Kind of like that idea. Except for it's going to be in a video. All right, it could be the sky turning purple. I don't have that edit, but if I did, that would be kind of cool, actually. There's a lot left in the video. Jacqueline Marie said something. Thank you, Matthew, for moderating, by the way. Hey, guys, if you don't know, if you're new to my channel or to any channel that Matthew moderates, Matthew has been our moderator from almost the very beginning. He's very good at it. We also have two other moderators, but Matthew has been moderating the longest, I would say. But also thank you to Lindsay and to Hannah. But if you guys want to check out Matthew's channel, he has Matthew. Could you put a link to your jewelry channel? If you want to check out Matthew's stuff, check it out and support him because he does a lot to support us, and I appreciate it. You could also do what doesn't belong, like you're filming outside and there's a toaster in the background, kind of thing. That would be funny. That's not what this is going to be, but yeah, that'd be funny. You swear without meaning to. Oh, okay. Well, I swear without meaning to all the time. Like today, I accidentally dropped an F-bomb. No, I did it on purpose, but it's just, I was just talking. And there was a little kid, and I didn't notice him. I was with Armando in the superstore, a grocery store, okay? And I was like, I was trying to explain something, and I was like, whatever you call the frickin' thing. But I did the hard F, and just, I don't know. I have a bad mouth. I try not to on the videos, because I know some people don't like that. Anyways, and then he starts laughing, and I was like, what? And he's like, there was a little kid right there. But I didn't notice him, because I was turned this way, and he was right here. And then I like turned around, and his dad, the little kid's dad, is laughing. Oh, thank you, Matthew, for posting your channel there. Yeah, everyone go check that out if you haven't. And check out his Facebook page. And go buy a bracelet or something. He sent me a couple. I bought a couple, and he gave me a couple. And I bought some for my mom, and he gave one to my mom, which was very nice. But anyways, I turn around to apologize. Like, I'm already, like, far away. Like, probably, like, 30 feet from him. And the dad, he's like, I'm like, dude, sorry. He's like, it's okay. And his son is just in the cart thing. I don't know. Check out these scratches, by the way. These are cat scratches. They're almost healed. This was when I was probably playing with the cats with a string or something, and it grabbed my arm. Yo, that kid $1. Yeah, right? Why is it okay for you to say what you don't want children to say? Why is it okay for you to say what you don't? Oh, I don't care what the kid says, but I know that other kids, I'm not a parent, but parents would care, and that's just a respect thing. Now, when I have kids, I'm not going to care what they say, but there are certain things that other people care about, and then you just teach manners, right? And it's not polite to curse around people who don't appreciate that type of language. So then you just don't. Sometimes you don't care, but I do care about that sort of thing because I don't want people to judge me based off of my choice of language of cussing or whatever. I'd rather them get to know me as a real person and then judge me based off of who I actually am, not based off of a word that I said. Because it's better to be like that. I know that people just will judge prematurely based off of certain things, right? Same with like tattoos. If you have tattoos that show on your arms, people judge you for that. And sometimes, you know, you might wear long sleeves until the person gets to know you, and then you will have tattoos, and they'll be like, oh, I guess people who have tattoos aren't a bunch of gangsters or whatever, you know, whatever their misconceptions are. And then also people who curse, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. The point is that I didn't know the little kid was there, and I dropped an F-bomb, and then, but his dad thought it was funny. Um, Potty mouth. That's deep, Josh. What's deep? What did I say? Wait till you get scars that don't go away. Oh, I have plenty of scars that don't go away. None from cats, though, but that's probably what you're talking. Uh, Penny Loafers likes to photobomb your videos, but how's Archie doing? Archie is doing good. He shows up in the video that I'm going to try to upload again tonight. It's better to show imagination instead of swearing, but sometimes it's effing hard, lol. Well, I just always had a bad mouth. I don't know why. Probably influence from others, my environment, and whatever. But usually you can tell when someone is being, you know, depends on how you use it. Sometimes you use it for humor. Sometimes you use it for shock value. Sometimes you use it because you're a dirtbag. You know, it just depends. But I don't want anyone to think that I'm a dirtbag, you know, or maybe I don't care. I mean, I don't care, but I also do care. You know, life is hard. It has its place, right? My new kitten likes your kitties. Oh, that's cool. When I worked in school cafeteria, I had to make sure my shirt didn't move to show my back tattoo. Oh, tramp stamp or what? Being respectful, you're a great, Josh. Well, thank you, Sarah. It's better to show. I already read that. What's new? Constant sass. New? Okay. New coming down the pipe. I'm going to try to do my show and tell, my skull collection show and tell. I was also going to do my tooth collection show and tell, but I can't find my wisdom teeth. I had my wisdom teeth pulled out, and I saved two of them. I wish I would have saved all of them, but two of them had to get cut apart, and then two of them came out whole. And I have them in a little envelope, and I don't know where they are. But I wanted to do a tooth collection show and tell because I can't remember who it was, but someone asked me, what do I collect for myself? One of the things is teeth, which I know is weird. It's probably super weird to some people, but to me, it's just because I find it interesting. I find like, how do you, anatomy maybe? Anatomy? I don't know. Well, I find anatomy fascinating, but the way things work is so interesting. Uh, you know, I don't know. I like oddities. I like things that are odd and strange. Um, so I have a tooth collection from like different animals, uh, from myself. I don't know where. And then I was also going to show an art piece that I made that is a rotten tooth. I was going to show that in the skull video. I'm going to show all the skulls that I have, that I use for reference, that I use for just decor, and that I use as I guess also decor, but kind of like a. Is a display different than a decor? Like one like decor, like you hang it on the wall. Display, it's kind of behind glass. I don't know. That's probably the same thing, but to me, it's a little different. I don't know. How about you guys? Would you agree that it's different? I don't know. Serial killers and parents are similar because they both collect hair and teeth. LOL. Oh, that's funny. Just pull one out. We won't know it's not a wisdom tooth. Oh, the wisdom teeth, though, they had like these roots. They're quite big. They were like, I don't know, about this big or so. You'd know. I have a lot of deer teeth. I find the jawbones in the woods near me. Ah, I have a jawbone of a moose, and I have a jawbone of, I think, a deer. I don't know what it's from, though, exactly. Could even be a horse. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to do those couple videos there. I've been meaning to do them for a while because of the question that I got, what do I collect for myself? And it's kind of, I mean, I've mentioned it a couple times, so it's become old news, but yeah, anyway, that's going to be coming up. I have all my son's baby teeth, and he's 46. My grandchild thinks I'm weird. Yeah, people will think it's weird. I mean, I'm sure I'll get a lot of thumbs downs in these videos because it's not all everyone's taste. In fact, there's probably more people who will think it's weird or gross than people who will think it's cool, which I'm fine with that. I don't care. Uh, that's what I like, right? I like uh, old cars, and I like skulls, and I like teeth. Like people sent me a set of teeth, Amy, and then someone else sent me some dentures, which I think is freaking awesome. And I think that's all I was sent teeth related. I recently found my retainer. That's not going to be part of the collection. I don't know where it is now. But I for sure don't know where my freaking wisdom teeth are. So I'm not going to be doing that video until I can find those. I may have accidentally thrown them out when we moved. I wouldn't have done it on purpose. Ashley could have thrown them out, maybe. Anyone could have thrown them out. Like, oh, gross. Why would you keep these teeth? And then toss them in the tall grass because it's strange to some folks. Like, what I collect, Ashley doesn't even necessarily care for, right? So skulls, she doesn't like skulls. So I don't put them in the house. I did have a couple in the house. But now that I have my shop set up, I put them out there, right? Same with the antlers and all those different things, the moose paddles and whatever, anything else like that, put in the shop because it's my aesthetic, and the shop is set up for me, and Clint and Jakota and Caden and whoever else wants to use it. Ashley doesn't use it, and she wouldn't even care that it's in there anyway, even if she did use it. But she doesn't want them in the house, so I don't bring them in the house. Although if I wanted to put them in the house, she wouldn't care either. She would just be like, ew, gross, that's a skull, or whatever it is, right? But it wouldn't hurt her feelings or whatever else. But I also don't want her to feel like I don't care that she doesn't like them or whatever else. You know what I mean? So, no, it's totally, it's a thing. Not a tramp stamp. Drag in the middle of back. Okay. Got hen's teeth. Hens don't have teeth because they have like smooth beaks. I know some birds have like the serrated beaks, and then some birds don't they have teeth like on the roof of their mouth, kind of like some fish have. I kept my dog's puppy teeth I found. I want to make earrings out of them. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think we kept any of Hank's teeth. Although now I wish that I did. I don't think we did though. I kept the porcupine quills that went into his, that came out of his mouth. We had to bring him to the vet for that. This guy, Hank was such a good dog, but he was also kind of dumb in certain aspects. Okay, so he went after this porcupine. The porcupine quilled the crap out of him. It didn't die, but Hank would not stop going after him. It managed to get into a culvert. Okay? And Ashley was carrying him. And like he was a big dog, but he wasn't so big that you couldn't hold him, right? However, sometimes you would just be holding, like the goal is to have a slack leash, right? You want to have control over your dog, but you want the control to be voluntary from the dog, right? Because if you control a dog by being aggressive to it or whatever, it doesn't really respect you. It's just scared of you, right? But if a dog has you as the alpha, it'll listen to you based off of like hand signals, command, whatever. I mean, there are instances where he wouldn't listen because, his prey drive would take over or, something would just be too curious and he couldn't help it. And it was worth going after, even though, me or her would be upset. Anyway, when it comes to this instance, Ashley was walking him, and I think it was winter. Was it winter, Ash? When Hank went after the porcupine? Yeah, it was winter, so it was slippery. And so slack leash, whatever. And then when he sees something, I think it was dark as well. It gets dark early in the winter. Probably it was around like maybe 5 o'clock or so. Anyways, he just books it, and the road is like basically just ice. And so it just yanks out of Ashley's hand, and he runs into the ditch. And the porcupine, I don't know how fast they can run, but not very. It's like waddling away, and then Hank grabs it, and then if you don't know what a porcupine is, I mean, I'm sure most people do, but it's like a very spiky rodent. I don't know if it's a rodent. It's like the size of a skunk, kind of, maybe bigger than a skunk. It's like the size of a beaver, but it's got all these like quills that come off. I'm sure most people know what a porcupine is. So when they get threatened, like they'll be like smooth looking and you can pet them. But when they get threatened, they like stand all those spikes up. Okay? And they like release, for lack of a better word, very easily. And they are barbed, so they're kind of got these hooks on them, right? So when they penetrate the skin, they can't pull out because they got these barbs, kind of like a fish hook. Anyways, Hank dives on this thing with his mouth. Hank had a really big prey drive, and it seems to be a thing with dogs, anyways. Like once they are killing something or trying to kill something, they just kind of don't stop. Especially like more aggressive dogs. And Hank was pretty aggressive. He was a sweet dog, but he could be pretty aggressive. But anyways, he jumps on this porcupine and he tries to like, I don't know what he was trying to do. I guess pick it up and break its neck or something. I don't know. But like he bit it, and then obviously he was like, what the heck? So he stopped for a moment, and the thing got away. And he went in under this culvert thing. Okay? Ashley grabs the leash, whatever, brings it inside, and Hank's like he's like, his tongue kept like trying to like scrape off these quills that are inside his mouth. And like the quills are like these little hollow straws, kind of. So they're easy to grab, but when a dog is like uncomfortable and he's like going like this and he's trying to get him off of his face with his paws and trying to get him out of his mouth, you can't really grab him. So what we did is we had to bring him to the vet. We actually had to bring him to the vet hospital, and they had to they had to sedate him, and then they plucked them all out, and then I asked to keep the quills, and I put them in a little vial. But Hank, what I was saying is he's kind of dumb. Is he's all good. We bring him for another walk, and he goes right back to that culvert to finish off this porcupine. The porcupine, he was long gone by this time. This was the next day or whatever. And for days, probably weeks actually, he would be walking all fine, and then he would just like sneak attack this culvert, and there was nothing in there. But one time there was a skunk in there. He didn't get sprayed, but could have. But yeah, he just kept going after that porcupine even though it wasn't there. It's like they don't learn. For some reason, it was worth that discomfort, because like the vet, I don't know, I'd say is half an hour away, plus all the time we spent trying to pull these out. The thing about porcupine quills is they migrate. So the ones that are like this big or whatever, they can like go inside of the skin, like they just keep finding their way. And if they get to like the brain or like the heart or something, you're gonna have some serious problems, and usually it results in death. I don't know how common that is, but that's just something that was explained to us. So it's a good thing that we couldn't take out all the ones that we saw, because there was probably, I don't know, maybe 10 that we wouldn't have seen because they were so small. But yeah, they sedated him and they got him all out. So yeah, that was lucky. I forget what brought that up, but yeah, I don't know if since he was big, he had a lot of power in him when he wanted it to be, and it was like it was a surprise, right? Because he'd be walking just chill, right? Not often was there a lot of tension on the leash, right? So he had like, if he was on like tight on the leash, we would have, been able to hold it. But since there was like, however much slack, he ran to the end of the leash and then jerked it out of her hand. In fact, there was a time, uh, Louise still has 7 baby teeth. Did you, like, you lost them out of your face and you kept them, right? You can't still have baby teeth. That would be insane. Uh, I, I've pulled out all 3 teeth that my grandson has lost. He only will let Nana do it. I remember we hooked up one of my teeth to a rocket, like with those little engines, that you can get from a hobby shop. We stuck it around my tooth and then launched it. Lost that tooth because it just ripped right out of my mouth. I lost one on the trampoline by smacking my face into a bar. It was a baby tooth that was already loose, but then it was completely loose. There's a couple different things. Uh, that might be in your special wood box because you did show them in the past. Did I? I know some of your subs are not overly used to tech words, so here is an example of an edit. Rearranging, adding, and or removing sections of video clips and or audio clips or transition between clips. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. I've seen human teeth made into jewelry. Hello, Jim. I'm 59 and still have baby teeth in my mouth. Wow. Oh, I was talking about saving teeth. Wish I had saved Hank's and went on Quill's story. Right. I had 9 teeth pulled Wednesday. I have a big bruise on my face and under my eye. That's no good. My mom had to have her remaining baby teeth pulled when she had to get dentures late in life. That's so crazy. I never even heard that. Anne hates when people pull out teeth. Grosses her out. That is kind of gross. Stop liking the stream, fools, says K Fillers. They were already very loose, and when I pulled them out, as his other ones were already coming in. So, what I was going to say about the loose leash, I have another story that this actually happened to both Ashley and myself on separate occasions. For me, I didn't get hurt. For Ashley, she broke her elbow. So, here, it's winter, it's cold, it's icy, it's slippery, okay? We had one of those retractable leashes, okay? And that's so Hank in the wintertime, he could go down into the ditch and he could, sniff around, whatever, because dogs like to sniff, obviously, right? So, I don't know what I was thinking. But Hank ran after, it may have been a dog, the neighbor's dog, to go see him or something. Okay? This dog was probably barking at us or something. I can't remember. But I remember being in my driveway. Not this driveway, but where I used to live at my in-laws. Okay? I'm holding onto the leash. And he starts running. And I'm on ice, by the way. Okay? He starts running. And it's a retractable leash, so it's like, I don't know, 15 feet of, right? And I'm holding it. I should have pressed the button, where it like locks it or whatever. But for whatever reason, I just let it run out. And he's picking up speed. He's got claws, so he can dig into the ice, and he's not slipping like I would be, right? I'm just wearing shoes. And when he gets to the end of the leash, I'm standing like this, right? And I'm thinking, I don't even know what I was thinking. But anyways, he obviously gets to the end of the leash, which pulls my arm, which pulls my whole body. So I'm like, and I Superman I don't know. Maybe I don't want to exaggerate here. I've told this story before, and I probably said a different length, but I probably flew in the air, slipped off my feet, and flew in the air and slid probably like 10 or 15 feet on my belly. Just and then I held on. I believe I kept holding on to the leash, and so he didn't get away from me. But I left my feet, flew, hit the ground. I don't know how high I was, but I was off the ground for probably a second, slid across, and I'm pretty sure my neighbors were probably laughing because like it probably looked hilarious just standing there and then just with this dog. Same thing happened to Ashley. She was walking Hank back home. So this was going the opposite way. Same sort of thing. And I think there was a cat or something. Or maybe it was that porcupine. And Ashley did the same thing. Let him run out of the leash, right? The retractable leash. And she went flying and her elbow hit the road, like the ice on the road, and it cracked her elbow, like the whatever this bone is called. Just and so it still hurts her at times. She can't really do anything for this because it just I don't know what it did exactly, but yeah, broke her elbow on the on the freaking ice because Hank ran after something, and he was strong. So yeah, I always wanted to make a like a dog sled out of some skis, just like a short one, right? Not like a full thing to carry gear, and see if he could pull it. But I never ended up doing that. Ouch, everyone is saying. Yeah, definitely that was not good. Hello, Keela. Doing your dishes. Story mode activated. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, like a cartoon, exactly like a cartoon. I didn't see it happen to her. She was with two of her friends, so they saw it. Probably were laughing. I mean, she got hurt, but it probably still looked hilarious. I remember one time, Ashley can run pretty fast. Well, I don't know if fast is the right word. She can run faster than me. Uh, and I can't run that fast, but I could probably run, averagely fast, let's say. Okay? And I can't remember what we were doing, but for some reason, I don't know. When we used to go to the track, like we would like, do whatever workout or whatever, and then we'd go on the track and run, I don't know, like say 10 miles or something like that. And then at the very last lap, we would like it was a square track, okay? And it was above like these soccer fields. Not that that's important. But anyways, on coming around the last like straightaway or whatever, we would just pick up speed and then we would race each other till the end. And I don't know why we did that, but we always did that. We would just run as fast as we can, just and then get to the end. And sometimes I would win, sometimes she would win. Anyways, we did this one time coming out of a store or coming out of the mall, I think. Or no, it was coming out of a pet store, I think. Coming out of somewhere, it doesn't matter. Anyways, retractable leashes are junk. You can't have proper control of your dog with those. Same with harnesses. A strong dog can't be controlled in a harness. They'll just pull you all over the place. Yeah, that's true. You want to have like good leash control with a collar and a shorter rather than longer leash. Yeah, we learned about that, but the thing is, in the wintertime, we gave him a retractable leash because I didn't want to walk in the ditch into the deep, the 2 foot snow or whatever, and he would want to, so you just get a long leash. If you keep it short, it is what it is. Doesn't matter. Anyways, we came out of the store and then we started running to the car and then we would just pick up speed, and then when we got to the car, like in the parking lot, this must have been in the spring or something, because in the winter they spread like little gravel. It's like it's like this big, right? And there's like thousands and thousands of these little gravel pieces all over the place, and that's for traction, you know. Like when the sun comes out, obviously the snow melts, and then it freezes again at night, so then turns into ice, right? So, anyways, it must have been spring. We run. This is before obviously they cleaned it off because they clean it off in the later spring. They'll like sweep it all up and then they recycle it or whatever. We're running to the car and then usually you run and then you just run into the car, right? You put out your hands and then you stop yourself. However, Ashley didn't do that. She decided to run beside the car and stop by like, slowing down. But these little gravels were there, so she slipped and went flying in the air and then I lost her. Obviously, like she's up and then suddenly I hear and then she's down on the ground laughing her head off. And yeah, she still has some scars on her leg from sliding into third there. I thought it was hilarious. She was crying, laughing, like like when you're half crying, half laughing. She thought it was funny, but she was also in pain. I was only laughing because it was so funny. Also felt bad, but I couldn't stop laughing because it was hilarious. Do you remember that, Ash? She says, "Uh-huh." Yeah, that was a good time. Anyway, tattoos are art. If people don't like them, don't look at them. True. Not sure why you're saying that. Don't blame you for not wanting to go hip wading in ditches. LOL. I had a dog that went after skunks. Once got her dead in the face. She couldn't even open her eyes good. I thought, all right, that'll do it. Nope. Still love to come home smelling horrible. Yeah. Luckily, Hank never got skunked, but China did. And I was just like, man, what the heck is that smell? I was like, that's got to be. I was like, is Dakota here? I was like, did Dakota smoke weed next to the house or something? I was like, what the frick is that? And yeah, it was China. Happy as can be, didn't care about nothing. She's just like, you know, does her like, wants belly rubs or whatever. And I was like, oh. Now we found out that you're not supposed to bathe a dog because the wetness like locks in the smell somehow, like from water. So you're supposed to do so some people will do the tomato or whatever. But what was the thing we learned, Ash? We're supposed to put on something that's dry, right? Like baby powder or something. What was it? Don't remember. I can't remember what it was, but we Googled it because we didn't want to make it worse. She reeked. I think it was like baby powder or something. Or maybe it was baking soda. We don't have baby powder, so it probably was baking soda or something. Or baking powder? What's the one that causes it to rise? She didn't rise, so it was whatever the opposite one is. That was lame. I can't remember what it was, or maybe it's just regular flour. I can't remember what it was, but anyways, we did whatever it was and it helped. She still smelled like, a little bit, but not like she did. I thought, I had no idea what to do. I thought we were going to have to deal with that for a while. That reminds me of you running on crutches. Don't ever ride your bike holding onto a leash with your dog. It wasn't pretty. I've done that. When I was a kid, there was a stray dog that came by, and I put the leash on. Okay, I had like the handlebars that are like this, like the bull bars, and I put it on there, and I held onto the regular handlebars, and it ran after this cat, and it was pulling me, and I was like, ah! And it went down into this ditch, and then my feet were off the pedals, and it was just like, I was like, ah! Somehow I didn't fall off, but it turned and it jerked the leash off of the bull bar, and then I like kind of skidded in a way, because it yanked the bars sideways or whatever. I skidded and I landed on my feet, like it's as if I put the bike down aggressively when I was going really fast. Yeah, that was scary. I was probably, I don't know, maybe 10 years old. Retractable leashes are junk. You don't have. Oh, I already read that. Tattoos are immoral, says Miles. Well, that's the lamest thing I've ever read. She has more endurance in running, perhaps. Ashley runs all the time. I run only when I do stupid challenges and hurt my hip. Uh, Baking soda. Okay, it was baking soda. Uh, Hold on a second. Weed is for sinners. Oh my god. Okay. Everyone's a sinner, so weed is for everyone. I like the way you think. I'm pretty sure that person's a troll, but I don't know. The tattoo terminal has a question mark and was a response to a troll. Oh, I didn't see the question mark. Oh, okay. Baking soda, peroxide. I don't think we used peroxide. I think we just used baking soda. I don't remember what we did exactly. But we did bathe her later, like after that, in the sink in the bathroom. When we would bathe Hank, for whatever reason, if he was going swimming, he didn't mind water at all. But if he was getting a bath, he did not like it at all. He would be like not a bath, but like a shower, right? We have one of those, wands or whatever, spray him, and he would go on the other side of the shower. Like our shower is quite big, right? And because it doesn't have the bathtub in there yet, and he would just be like, he's like, nope, like he wasn't scared of it, he just didn't like it. Whereas Duke, my brother-in-law's dog, he's scared of water, for whatever reason. I think he was scared of hoses, but he also doesn't like being in water that's a bathtub water. But he loves swimming, and he doesn't mind after a while a hose, like spraying out of a hose. But he had to get used to it. We spent, I don't know, a couple hours with him, just getting him used to the hose, walking by him with the hose, spraying near him, spraying over him, spraying ourselves, spraying the grass, and then we could eventually spray him, and then he would play around in it a bit. And now he's not scared of it at all. Now he's totally cool. But we had to spend quite a bit of time with him to get him used to rakes and shovels and antennas, anything that was like a whip that could be used as a whip, because he was badly abused by someone at some point. But now he's cool. Now you can, you couldn't step over him. You couldn't, he loved pets from the very beginning, but some certain movements towards him he didn't like. He didn't like getting petted with both hands on his face. But now I do it to him all the time. I have this thing. I do it to all dogs. I don't know why, but I'll grab their muzzle, their nose, whatever that's called, and I'll as if I'm shaking their hand. I'll be like, "Pleased to meet you," whatever their name is. I don't know why I do that. I just do it for my own amusement, I guess. I'm just like, "Pleased to meet you." Anyways, he didn't like that at first, but now he's totally chill. I came across a small dog laying dead on the road. An elderly man was walking on an extendable leash. It crossed the highway ahead of the man, and it was hit. Oh, that's brutal. That's no good. Received my dragonfly and mosquito. Love them. Awesome. J9 Scraps. Glad you like them. My mother had those in her knee from falling on the street too. She would tell everyone that they were from her mother pushing her into a fireplace. What? She was a big liar. Huh. I don't like hands on my face either. Dave, that's your problem, man. Every time I see Dave, Nitrous Diecast, like I told you, the muzzle handshake, pleased to meet you. I try to do that with Dave. I tried the petting in both sides of his face, and I tried grabbing his nose and shaking it and saying "pleased to meet you," but it never works. He's always just like ah. He's like, can you not do that, man? That's kind of weird. And I'm like, what's your problem? Now I want fiddleheads. I don't know what that is. I don't know what fiddleheads is. Now I want fiddleheads? What is fiddleheads? Is that like the head of a fiddle? Let me Google that. Fiddleheads. Oh, it's a fern? What is this? Fiddlehead or fiddlehead greens are furled fronds of a young fern, harvested for use as a vegetable. Oh, it kind of has like the, okay, I see. Never heard of that before, I don't think. That's interesting. Why do you want that? Did I say something about those? Why? Fiddleheads are baby germs. Delicious. Thanks, Matthew. Obviously, that person was a troll. Yeah, before it opens up, fry them up with morel mushrooms. Morel? I would try the fiddleheads, but I can't eat mushrooms. They taste like asparagus? Oh, I wouldn't like those either. I would still try them to see what they taste like. I'd like to see if you can make them like the dragonfly. Oh, I could probably make that. That would be it. That wouldn't be very cool, though. Hello, Brian. Is actually blow drying her hair. She's actually doing she's practicing some a cappella musical things for this talent show, for the neighborhood talent show. She's doing a forced air impression. What? What? Okay. Obviously, I'm just joking. But if they taste like asparagus, I wouldn't like them either. Yeah. Anyway, guys, this turned into like a storytelling time. Very funny dorkfish. Dorkfish. Yeah, she was drying her hair because we are going to a Father's Day thing at some restaurant somewhere. Because apparently, if you have a dad, there's a special day for them. It's tomorrow, but tomorrow we're going to be at the work tomorrow. So, anyways, guys, this video is to tell everyone that the next videos are not the game. The game that we're going to be playing is going to be on another vlog. Shoot, I was just there. Number 126. Another vlog number 126. We are going to be doing the game, guess the edit. It's going to be a premiere. However, I'm going to be late on that video, or not late, but I'm going to finish that video when I finish the project that the video is about. And I know that I'm not going to get back to it until Monday. I'm probably going to be working on it all day. I don't know though. It just depends. So there's going to be 2 videos, I think, at least. There might be even more. I don't know. Depends. Before that, one of them I'm going to try to upload tonight. I already tried to upload it twice. Failed twice. Internet's being a little strange for some reason. The one video is going to be about, or it's going to be a Patreon video. So something that the tier 2 and tier 3 and Matthew and Lindsay see. And then that's going to be opened up for everyone, so you can kind of see what I, it's like a sample. A sample? No, it's not a sample. It's the full thing. It's like a half an hour long video that you guys can see. These are the What's Up series that I sometimes mention. You'll get to see what the patrons get, and maybe you guys will also want to get your name on the door, become ass kickers or whatever. And then we're going to do the Skull Show and Tell, and maybe I'll have another one. But I don't know. We'll see. Depends on what I have time for. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Will the day go buy you a present out there? Happy Father's Day, Matthew. Tomorrow, happy Father's Day to all the non-deadbeat dads. If you are a deadbeat dad, no happy Father's Day to you. Just regular day to you. Hey, I got my vlog number 123 poster for winning just yesterday. Awesome, Annette. You did win. 2 people won last time. Plus, I also gave one to Hannah. So I'll ask Hannah if she wants to help out again. I already have the edit in mind that I'm going to use. I'm just going to see if I can actually... I haven't done it yet. But on Monday I will. That's kind of a hint as to what it'll be. There'll only be one winner probably, though. Hello, Roberta. Oh, I have to message you, Roberta. I'm going to forget, though. All right, guys. Have a good weekend. I think it's Saturday today. I don't know what day it is. Happy Father's Day, and you'll see me next time.